Hey, what's up? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this little app right here called Justplay, and maybe you're wondering, is it legit? Can you really earn money or donate this money, right? Or is it a big waste of time? Let's check it out. Anytime if you want to get my favorite way to get to $10,000 a month or more 100% from home, click the link all the way below and I'll share with you my favorite strategy. Now on this channel, I have reviewed literally hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money online. Some of them are really good, some of them are so-so, a lot of them though big waste of time. Let's check out if Justplay is a good way to make money or is it a big waste of time, all right? Now Justplay is a very large company that creates mainly apps around playing video games, okay? They've got 10 million downloads right here. They've got almost a million reviews. It's crazy stuff, okay? So they've been around for a while. They've changed their platform over time. We're going to talk about that today, right? But the nice thing is that they're global, but they're only available on Android. So if you are an Apple user, unfortunately, you cannot use Justplay. If you're an Android user, then you can use it pretty much anywhere in the world, right? So you can come to the Google Play Store, download it, right? And basically, it kind of looks like, let me just show you, okay? It looks like this, where you can play different types of games, like Trivia Madness, like racing games, like pinball games, like ball games, shooting games, things like that. And the more time you spend on playing these games, the more money that you're going to make. We'll talk about how much money you can really make with Justplay, okay? Now, a couple of things that you need to understand about this is that every time you play the games, they're going to be displaying ads to you, okay? So that can get quite annoying, but you have to understand that that's how these companies make their money. You download the app, you play the games, they show you ads, and they make ad revenue from the ad providers, all right? So they have to show you ads, otherwise they can't give you these games to play for free, okay? So what happens now is you're going to be playing these games, you're going to see some ads as well. And the interesting thing is they've got this new thing here called cash out in 3 hours, okay? Now they've got some pretty big, numbers right here, but don't be thrown off or enticed by these numbers because it's very, very, very difficult to reach $50, $25, and $100. It will just take you way too long, and we'll talk about that in a second, all right? But essentially what happens here is now, instead of having a threshold, a lot of these companies, they have something called a threshold, which means that you must earn at least $5 or you have to earn at least $10 before you can then withdraw from PayPal or get a gift card from Amazon or Walmart. Now Justplay has something where they say you can cash out in 3 hours. I think it's a bit weird, to be honest. But basically, once you start making some money, so let's just say you make enough coins to convert into 2 cents, for example, right? You have to wait 3 hours before that 2 cents gets credited to your withdrawal account, and then you can withdraw it via PayPal or via a gift card like Walmart or Amazon. Okay, I think it's pretty silly. It's a bit of a gimmick, to be honest, because they should just allow you to withdraw your money anytime. But the nice thing is at least they don't have a threshold. Okay, so previously you might have to wait until you make $5, or sometimes it's $1, sometimes it's $10, but now you just have to wait 3 hours. All right, but that's every time you make money. You have to wait 3 hours before it gets credited into your withdrawal account, if that makes sense. All right, so that's a new feature here. All right, so what else do you need? Okay, so a couple of things you have to understand with this. Before you can withdraw, they will ask you a bunch of questions like, if you want to withdraw through PayPal, you have to do a face scan. I think that's a bit weird. They're going to scan your face. And only you can feel comfortable about that. If you don't feel comfortable with allowing them to scan your face, which I think is a bit odd, to be honest, no other gaming company or GPT website requires you to do that, but they do. And the other thing as well is if you withdraw through PayPal, you have to allow them to market to you. Okay, it's really weird. So with a lot of other companies, when you withdraw your money, they might say something like, if you approve this, you can, we're going to be marketing, different promotions to you, but you can opt out. But with Justplay, you cannot opt out. It's mandatory for you to opt in to their marketing promotions campaign if you want to be paid out by PayPal, which I think is really weird if you think about it, right? Usually companies will allow you to tick on and off, but these guys, it's mandatory. You have to get promoted too. So just expect to get a lot of really random promotions by Justplay whenever you get paid out here. Okay, so a couple of things that are a bit weird, right? So let's talk a little bit about how much money you can really make, right? Now, a lot of people think like, oh, this is free, this is cool, I can make money just by playing video games. But the truth is that you don't really make that much money by playing video games, okay? You have to think about this, right, with a critical mindset. Why would they pay you a lot of money for playing video games for free? They won't, okay? So what happens is these companies, they create an app, And sure, it is free, don't get me wrong. And some of the games can be pretty fun if you just want to waste a little bit of time, right? But they're not super amazing games. They're just very basic, simple games, solitaire, racing, pinball games, roulette games, things like that, okay? Now, roughly, now this changes for different people depending on where you're living in the world, but roughly, for every hour that you're playing Justplay, you will make between 20 cents and 30 cents US dollars, okay? 20 to 30 cents for every hour. So you have to think about this realistically, right? How much game time are you going to be spending on your Android phone playing solitaire or playing ping pong? Right? Something like that. You're probably not going to spend more than 1 or 2 hours a day. I mean, honestly, if you're spending 2 to 3 hours a day, every single day playing video games, then you need to really kind of reevaluate your life, because you could be spending that time making way more money if you're going to be online. But I understand, I'm not here to judge, right? You can do whatever you want with your time. But let's just say you do spend 3 hours every single day playing video games. Maybe that's the way that you like to unwind at the end of your workday. That's fair enough, right? But even if you play for 3 hours, you're only making roughly about 90 cents, okay? For 3 hours of time, right? So how much do you need to play in order to make a significant amount of money? Well, if you play for 3 hours every single day, in a whole month, you might make $30, okay? But that's a lot of time that you're spending. Do the calculations on that. That's 3 hours a day over 30 days. What's that? That's like 900 hours? Is my math correct, right? 3 times 30. Sorry, 90 hours. 90 hours. 3 times 30. I gotta check my math, right? 90 hours a month playing video games, and you're only making $30, okay? So while this is free, and yes, you can make money from it, the problem is that you have to ask yourself, is it worth your time? Especially if you want to make money. If you just want to play video games and have fun, then I think this is pretty cool, okay? You come here with the idea that you're just going to play video games. It's not really about making money. If you make money on the side, then that's an extra benefit. But if you're here because you specifically want to make money, then this is not a good way to make money, because apps like Justplay, especially video game apps, they're really designed not to pay you that much money. You can't retire, you can't travel the world, you can't quit your job, you can't replace your income, and nothing like that, okay? Now, there are people that have complained about the apps. Let's check out some of the major complaints, okay? So 3.6 stars over 5 stars is pretty low actually on Google, and they've had a lot of reviews, right? Now, I'm not going to go through all of these reviews, but the main problem or the main complaint that people say are 2 things, okay? No, actually 3 things. The first thing is that the customer service sucks. The second thing is that there are a lot of ads, which is expected, right? And the third thing is people say that when they first start playing with the app, they make a little bit more money, but very quickly after that, they make very, very little money. And this is very normal with Justplay. So what they do is, when you first start playing, like look at this, they made £330 within a couple of days, right? But later on, what happens is that the more that you play, the less money that you earn, okay? So initially you can make, a couple of dollars. Look at this, right? So since I started playing about 4 months ago, they've been able to cash out £20. That's not bad, okay? Approximately 2 weeks ago, it stopped crediting me money and only 1 penny, if that. Okay, so that's a glitch, right? So the app can be a bit glitchy. It depends on who you are. Some people are saying, again, it pays out, for a few days of casual playing. But later on, what happens is that you get paid less and less and less. Okay, so that makes sense, because they're not able to pay you a lot of money for the long term. They pay a lot of new users higher amounts of money, and then as you use the game, they reduce the income that you make, because they can't keep paying out so much money. So just expect to earn more realistically on a regular basis 20 to 30 cents per hour, okay? And those are the 3 major complaints, right? If you go to Trustpilot, which is a third-party website, they have a lot more 1 stars than 5 stars. Okay, only 62 reviews, but a lot of 1 stars, and it's really kind of the same thing. It's things like, they were banned, customer service is non-existent, a lot of ads, and also they're being paid very, very little rewards, right? So it starts off high, and then it ends up being super duper low, right? So only you can, again, look at this, 19 million coins, only got 95 cents. It takes a long time to generate 19 million coins, right? So scamming piece of trash, filing a report with the BPP. Okay, so look, guys, it's a free app, right? So you're playing video games, and they can't afford to pay you a lot of money, so just don't expect to make a ton of money with this. This is more, like I mentioned, if you just want to play games for fun, it's a great app. If you want to make money with this, it's not very good at all. All right, look, if you have 2 or 3 hours a day to make money online, you may as well invest that time into a business or some sort of system that pays you a lot more money. That's all, right? I mean, 2 to 3 hours every single day consistently, that's a lot of time that you can focus on making way more money than just playing video games that don't pay you that much at all. All right, but if you want to check it out, sure, you can come to the Google Play Store, check out Justplay. All right, now if you're here watching this video right now, maybe you are looking for a way to make big money. Right now on this channel, like I mentioned, I have reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different business models, apps, websites, games, all sorts of different ways, strategies to make money online. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. Out of all the good strategies though, there's one strategy that I used to completely change my life. I quit my full-time job in 2019 because of this strategy online. I 5 times my corporate income every single month, and I recommend this for any beginner or anyone that is serious about making big money online. If you want to check it out, I've got a free masterclass. Click the link all the way at the bottom and you can check it out if you would like. All right, I wish you all the best. Hope you have a good day, and I wish you all the best with your money making ventures. I will see you on another video review. Take care.